Hidden Shrine ASMR. Back again with the Tarot of the Spirit deck by Pamela and Joyce Eakins. And today we're going to keep going with the Major Arcana, showing you guys what those look like. And last time we got through the Fool, the Magus, the High Priestess, the Empress, the Emperor, the Hierophant, the Lovers, the Chariot, Strength, the Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune, and Karma. So today we're gonna keep going with these, and the very next one we have is 12, one of my favorites, the Hanged Man. And again we have these serpents here suggesting infinity over the foot, and we have this pose here. And I really like the sort of triangles, or I guess diamonds of light here. And let's see what it looks like when we put the Tree of Life over it. Oh, that's quite nice. So let's take a look what the manual says. The Hanged Man. It is time to retreat, withdraw, and surrender to quietude. When the internal waters are stilled, you can see and hear your deep eternal self, which is your own truth. Through meditative contemplation, you'll arrive at truth. Your glorious nature is revealed when the clear waters of your mind cease to be disturbed by rippling thoughts. This is a time of voluntary withdrawal. Re-enter the world only when you know you have received answers. Do not be pushed or agitated by the whims of others. Next we have one of the most famous tarot cards, Death. And it's a really nice rendition. Here we got Death, and he's got his scythe here. And we have all these elements of life around him. The feet, the hands, the faces, presumably female and male. Fish, the flower, and this sort of watery, I guess, environment around him. And let's see what the Tree of Life looks like on top of Death. Interesting. let's read it. You are involved in a major transformation. This is one of the greatest transformations you have known. You must go through this change alone. You will be reborn into newness, but first you must face your darkest fears. Do not forget the darkest hour is just before the dawn. And often the death card is assumed to be negative, but I think that description there shows just how, I suppose it can have very positive connotations associated with rebirth and those sorts of things. Change, really. Next we have Temperance, 14 Temperance. The trials and temptations you currently experience will lead you toward integration, the middle way, the path of moderation. Through acting in moderation, your fears are conquered, and your purity shines forth. You are in a period of growth, of stretching yourself spiritually. Through allowing your inner growth, you will arrive at a period of profound realization. Next we have another infamous card, 15, the Devil. And here you see the sort of classic motif of the two chained individuals, and up here the devil or Baphomet with the goat's head. It's quite a creepy one, actually, but I do like the colors in the back. Let's see what the authors say about this card. The closer you get to your own truth, the more you perceive contradiction. The key to understanding is to see things from a new perspective. Accept the presence of paradox in your life, and you will realize your own truth. Celebrate life, laugh, play, dance upon the earth. Enjoy the material, but do not become a slave to it. Bondage results from too much concentration on material success. Stay attuned to matters of the heart and spirit. So this here is warning us not to become attached to the material, which in essence is sort of the bad thing that might control our life. Next comes the Tower. And this is quite a nice one. We have two people falling here, a man and a woman. Got the sun and the moon image, and again the lightning. And I'd like to see what this looks like. Interesting. Okay, let's see what the authors have to say about their version of the Tower. A series of insights propels you to new awareness. You have outgrown the old structure, physical and mental, you built. You must destroy the structure or allow it to crumble in order to make room for the new structures you need. You may have to sacrifice certain things in order to grow. You may find yourself changing quite a bit, Search your heart for answers. We often have to give up before we can gain. So yeah, that's a pretty good interpretation of the card there. Rethinking personal structures, the destruction of the old to make way for the new. The tower, the tower, the tower, the tower, the tower. Let's see, what do we have next? I think we'll probably get through all these. But let's see. Wow, this one is really beautiful. The star, and it's quite symmetrical here. It's really nice. It reminds me of mushrooms in a way. Clouds or something. The star. Okay, let's see what they say about the star. Follow your own star to find your star. Meditate upon your own nature. At the center of your true self, a great secret will be revealed. The great secret is the key to your creative powers. Knowledge of this great secret will answer your questions. For inspiration, take a walk under the night sky and contemplate your existence. Meditation. I suppose that's why we have these two figures melding into one over the meditation of the self, the star. It's really nice. The star, the star, the star, the star, the star. Alright, next we have the moon. 18. The moon. This is a nice rendition of this motif. The moon with a feminine face radiating out. And you have the two wolves in this kind of crustacean here, which is pretty classic. Alright. You cannot see the future clearly, but you must stay on your chosen path. Trust your intuition. At your darkest hour, you will find that you hold your own light. Use your own light to overcome your fears. Shedding light on your fears will propel you towards self-understanding, strength, and self-confidence. Through this process, you will heal and move forward into happiness. Next we have the sun, the sun, the sun. Sun's beautiful too. Although this face here is a little bit creepy, but it's quite beautiful. There's something flowering between the two lovers here. Let's see what the sun says. You are in a process of spiritual realization. This is the truest love possible. A divine marriage, which is physical, mental, or spiritual, is coming. Everything now makes sense. Everything is good as it could possibly be. All things are illuminated and show themselves truly, revealed by the great light of the sun. Your own garden is as lovely as it could be. A positive one there. Let's see what this has to say. The face of the sun falls right on the knowledge and death. I guess that's the hidden Sephiroth there, but anyway. Alright, we got two more, guys. Next we have Resurrection. I like this one a lot. We have the angel blowing the trumpet and someone reviving, presumably from the arms of death into life. It's very nice. Let's see what the manual says. Resurrection. Your personal perceptions and consciousness will dissolve to be replaced by the deepest understanding possible. You're in the final stage of knowledge. As you have known it, you're about to be resurrected into new thinking, into a completely new stage. It's as if you're entering a new aeon or cycle in the grand scheme of your life. But let this happen naturally and beautifully. Do not fear change. You have earned the right to ascend. You have earned your rewards. You deserve every good thing that happens to you. Here we have the universe. Let's take a second to look at that. Here you have the Ouroboros as a multicolored rainbow sort of snake, and a woman, somewhat androgynous, holding the sun and the moon in her hands. This is a really beautiful card. I really like that. Okay, let's see what the manual says. The universe. Your whole world is in balance. You move like a dancer, with every movement perfectly timed. Every undertaking has paid off. Your endeavors have been successful. You're at the end of a long journey. The world is at your feet. Celebrate the great work you have done. If you want to journey further, the time is right. These are exceptionally beautiful cards, and let's go through the whole bunch here to see the full journey. I'll mix these guys up a little bit. representations of the sword and the wand and the coin and the cup, but they focus more on the element, so water, air, earth, fire, that sort of thing. So next time we will look at that, and I might do some other videos in between, but I'd like to get through this deck and then get to the other videos. But yeah, so I think this is a really nice deck. I'm excited to use it a little more, but I think a good just look at it and look at the beautiful art on it is exceptionally enjoyable. So I will see you guys next time.